Hello, testing. Seems to be a bit of a lag here. Hello, testing. Okay, so I have to turn this off. Lag here. Reduce that. Okay, this meeting is being live streamed. Got it. I want to record as well.
Recording in progress.
Holy cow, it's actually working. I figured out how to live stream using Zoom. Isn't that special? I've never done this before. Stop live stream, view stream on YouTube. I do that. I see. So I don't really want that. I'm just learning this, folks. How do I see? Like, can I see the chat? To see the chat, I would have to go to the live stream. View stream on YouTube. Okay, so if I go there, but I already have that. Okay, so now I can see your chat. Hi, Scott. Hi from Minnesota. Hi. Bear with me, folks. I'm testing this out because I'm going to be using this to go live. Let's see, it'll be Saturday morning, my time, which is Friday night. So Friday night, Dan's going to be helping me out. I just wish I knew how I could see the chat live while I'm over on Zoom. No, don't want that. That. There it is. Okay, so I'm just going to talk. Now, keep in mind, I cannot see the live chat, fortunately. How is that possible? Chat here. No, that's just in the app in Zoom chat. Okay, so why am I live today? For one thing, I'm just trying this out because I'm going to be doing this with Dan tomorrow. But I was planning on doing a video on Queen Elizabeth, her passing finally being announced. And I've spent the whole morning looking at some other people's readings on it. I caught Janine with Tom Numbers. I saw most of that. I watched Kabbalah Guru and his guest Hila. I listened to Janine's, her latest on her channel, and some interesting things here. I guess I'll repeat these real quick in case you haven't heard them. So the Queen's passing was on September 8th, 9/8, which adds up to 17. It's been 1,776 days since the first 17th letter of the alphabet posted. That's 1776 days. It's been 911 days since the CV started. It was announced to be a pandemic. 9/8. The queen's age is 96. If you add those together, that's 15, which is the devil card. And so those are all things that are making us believe that this is the marker that we've been waiting for, right? I'm very skeptical about these things because we've had so many come and go in the past. Oh, I can do this. Okay, now I can see the live stream. All right, 5 by 5. They're saying, yeah, and oh wow, you're up late in Florida, Debbie Lee Brendan. All right, I figured out how to see myself and to see the chat at the same time. That's cool. Okay, so what was I saying? What was I just talking about? Okay, yeah, all the numbers. Oh, my skepticism. Even though, okay, oh, I know, I wanted to talk about this. Um, 1 month ago, I made a video called Ding Dong, the Witch is Gone. And it was based on a video somebody sent me where there was a guy talking about the queen being sick. Now it turns out that the video that I referenced in that reading was actually about a year before, or maybe 6 months before. But regardless, that it came up in my atmosphere at that time. And I did 2 spreads on, does this mean the queen will be passing soon? And for some reason I chose 6 weeks. I said, and you can watch that video about 1 month ago. Uh, Ding Dong, the witch is gone. Which, by the way, as I was watching that today, I was amazed at how excellent my video editing was in that. I must have spent hours on that video, and yeah, it looks really cool. I throw in lots of bobs and whistles. But anyways, I do 2 spreads in that reading, and in the first one, and like I said, I chose for some reason the next 6 weeks, and so the first reading was, is that true? And I got yes for sure, and I got this king card in the middle, and it made me think that Prince Charles was going to be crowned king. And of course, I hear on mainstream media they're already saying that he's now set to become king. So I did a spread on it, and the cards didn't tell me about Prince Charles. It said, and I encourage you, please, to watch this video, not just because I want views. Something pretty cool happens. So, like I said, in that second spread, I got the 9 of Pentacles, and I said, oh no, this is something totally different from the you know Prince Charles being crowned king. And what I got was, it was about the new, for some reason, the cards wanted to tell me this was about the new financial system coming online finally, for the for what's been going on in the background for 3, 4, 5 years, finally is going to come online. So then here's the freaky part. I'm listening to Janine on Tom Numbers, and she looks at that about Prince Charles. She got the same card I got, the 9 of Pentacles, and then she said the same thing I did. And then later on in that interview with, or that show with Tom Numbers, she does it again, and she gets that Ace of Pentacles as an outcome, and she says the same thing. Totally new. This is so. Anyways, it number one kind of happily surprised me that I was right about the Queen uh, announcement being made within the next 6 weeks, and that Janine's reading matched up with mine so much. So, anyways, now why am I here doing this reading? Let me see if there's anything in the chat. Hello from 3-3 Canada. All right. And I'm not expecting a lot of people. And like I said, this is more of a test run for me. because I'm going to be doing live tomorrow with Dan. I'm trying to raise money so I can move into a nicer place. I live basically in a shack. I mean, it's a like a wooden shack. It's a glorified wooden shack. And I'm not complaining. I've been happy here for 3 years now. But it's time for me to move up to something nicer, more comfortable, and near the beach, as a lot of you know. So I'm trying to raise money for that. And I just thought now's an important time to go live and to try to help you guys get some answers that, things you want to ask. Anyways, so why am I here now? By the way, I wonder if I can see how many people are here. Military planes flying last 2 nights, says Sandra Johnson. Let me move this. Can I move this? How do I see how many people are live? I don't see that. Where does it tell me how many people are live? I mean, watching live. Okay, well, there's a few of you watching anyway. And I guess you're wondering what I'm going to do a reading on right now. And 20, okay, 29. Wow, that's a lot. 30, that's a lot. More than I mean, because it's 4 o'clock in the morning in the US. All right, thank you guys. About 30 people watching. That's awesome. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and do this reading. And what I'm doing is, this is the marker, right? London Bridge has fallen. That's the marker. Hello, hello. Okay, so it's supposed to really take off from now. That's another thing that Janine said, that now this is it. There's a supercharger. We're just gonna these next 10 days. Anyways, so what I've done is I broke the next 10 days down into 3 readings. Look at my calendar again. Today here it's the 9th. Okay, because I'm in the future in Thailand. So it's the 9th here. I guess it's the 9th there by now too, because it's afternoon. So I'm going to look at the next 10 days, but I'm not going to do today. So, well, I guess I do today. The 9th, 10th, and 11th. Yeah, I'm going to do it that way. So this first reading is going to be looking at what kind of events can we expect to happen today. Today's the 9th in the US. 9th, 10th, and 11th of September. Let's see and I'll do one spread for those 3 days. So we'll get like a feel of, what kind of events we can expect over the next 10 days. I'm breaking it down into 3 days, splitting it into 3 days. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to see your chats for a minute. Because I'm going to open up my Zoom and go to my overhead. Make me bigger here. Okay, so Friday the 9th, Saturday the 10th, and Sunday the 11th. What will these 3 days bring us? Hanged Man. 5 of Pentacles. If you guys can see that. Oh, isn't that appropriate? Queen of Cups. Now, I'm not good with astrology. Can somebody tell me what the Queen Elizabeth Is she what sign is she? Is she a water sign? Okay. And regardless, I'm going to say the queen in the past. So that's really appropriate since today's the ninth. This would be the, well, yeah, the past. So the queen's past. Everybody's on the edge of their seat with this hangman, right? We're in this uncomfortable position now of we're all expecting something big now. We're all expecting the hammer to fall and all these things happen. And it's not going to be the financial system yet. Okay. That's being held up. This Four of Pentacles. By the way, we have a lot of pentacles here. We have a Knight of Cups over here as a clarification and judgment. So what's going to happen tomorrow? Tomorrow is the Five of Pentacles. I think it's just going to be very quiet. Like nothing's going to happen tomorrow. But people are going to start taking their money out of the bank. I feel that with this um, Five of Pentacles. I feel like this is people becoming anxious and just start pulling money out of their bank, which I don't keep. I only keep like 50 or $100 in the bank. The rest of it I hide under my mattress. And the also and then the next day, the 11th, and by the way, this goes along with the reading I did a while back about 9/11. Was it that going to be the start? Not yet. They're not real sure actually with this Knight of Pentacles. They have to test the waters and see how things are, but it's looking like here that nothing's going to happen and nothing big in the financial system is going to happen in the next 3 days. And also nothing, we're not going to see any big news. Okay, the only major arcana we have here is the Hangman, and this is us you know, awake people. We're on the edge of our seats. We're very uncomfortable. We're just at that part of the movie. We're at that part of the movie. The end of the movie when the hero looks like he's gonna die and everybody's on the edge of their seat. I want to come back and read your chats now a little bit. Yeah, so I'm not getting the 10 days of darkness yet. Okay. So really everything's kind of on hold for the next 3 days. That Four of Pentacles and then the Knight of Pentacles underneath that says, at least in the financial world. And I think if something really big were happening, like a major FF type of event, or uh, some cataclysm or something, I think that would have shown up. Okay, so that is the next 3 days. Nothing big happening. We're all going to be on the edge of our seats, biting our nails. Okay, so now this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, the 12th, the 13th, and the 14th. Are we going to see anything big happen on these days? And I'm going to give these cards an extra long shuffle. I'm sorry if I'm boring you with this, but they don't want to, they didn't like that one. I'm usually a pretty good shuffler too. All right, so 12th, 13th, and 14th. All right, I think that's good. I'll give them a little run around here. And I want to switch back to my Zoom. There's probably an easier way for me to manage this video, but I don't know it. Okay, so big events. What are the big events? Will there be any big events for the dates of September 12th, 13th, 14th? All right, these guys are ready to go. Come on, let's see. Got go. Four of Cups. Temperance. This is the Page of Pentacles. Four of Swords. Now this one's interesting. Six of Swords. Okay, this time we're getting a lot of swords. Swords are information. Ace of Cups. Okay. This could be when the EBS comes out. One of these 3 days, and probably most likely on the 14th. Okay, and don't hold me to that. I say many times that you cannot pin down dates, but this is a special reading I'm doing because we got the marker. So this means that the probability really going up. And I think we got that the EBS needs to happen before the RV. All right, now let me take a look here. With that Ace of Pentacles. Okay. I think they might start, or there could be like a silent release of the Zim bonds. By the way, that's okay. So this is the 12th, Monday the 12th. Monday the 12th, those of you who have Zim bonds and you're on this list, and like you'll be getting notified through emails and you'll be told to keep it silent. You're not supposed to talk about it. That might happen on the 11th. Okay. And then on the 12th is when we could see an emergency broadcast system turn on. Or like a test. It might be a test, actually. I'm going more for like they might ramp up the testing of it. So getting ready for it. And then right, I'm sticking with that. So they might be testing the EBS on the 13th, and then the 14th is the most possible time for the EBS to go out. Number because the Six of Swords, that's information coming out. And with this Ace of Cups, it might not be what we're all expecting, like emergency alert system on your phone or something like that. It may not be like that at all. So that's just a warning. It may be, I don't know, like maybe Blue Beam. Maybe they do an announcement I don't. That's just me kind of using conjecture here, but it's not going to be like the emergency alert system that you're used to getting. Maybe something totally different. Starlink, maybe they have something totally different where they'll be able to take over everybody's phones and computers and TVs, and it won't be called EBS or emergency alert. It'll be something different, possibly. Okay. So that's what we got for the 12th, 13th, 14th. I want to come down here and see what you guys are chatting about. If anybody's resonating with this. No, I don't want to do that. How do I do that? Second, yeah, stop. And take a look at the chat while I shuffle. Okay. Yeah, my eyes are bad. She was a Taurian. Oh, a Taurus. Taurus, right. Okay. But regardless, referring to that queen that I got, for me, I'm asking about a queen. I get a queen, and a queen of the queen of cups is like, okay, we know she's passed, but she's not somewhere nice. Let me put it that way. She's not happy where she is now. She's in a hell of her own making. Okay. Which is an earth sign, right? Taurus. 10 days of darkness, 38 now. 45 people on chat. Well, I have Zims, but how do I get on a list? Uh, who's that? Michelle Primetime. Michelle Primetime, there are groups on Telegram that you should get in touch with. Um, Search on Telegram for those RV groups, and there's like RV support, I think is one, and those people are very helpful. Hopefully, it's not too late to get on the list. I signed up for one, even though I don't have any Zim. I have 10,000 Dong because I lived in Vietnam for a short period, and when I came home, I had 10,000 Dong, which was like $5 that I couldn't exchange. And some of the rates I hear where they're going to change the dong to, that would be like $15,000, which would be pretty nice. Okay, I don't see any more relative chat here to that last thing. That last reading I did. So now this will be that was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Now the 15th, 16th, and 17th. And that will take us to 9 days, and then I'll do one more spread for everything after that for the next, say, 6 weeks. All right. So we got that there could be a soft or like a secret reveal on the 12th to the people who own bonds and that sort of thing. On the 13th, there might be a test of some type of new EBS, or maybe they're going to do that behind the scenes. And then on the 14th could be when disclosure happens. I'm talking about EBS. For lack of a better name, we'll call it emergency broadcast system, but possibly not as you know it. Okay. By the way, if anybody would like to leave a super chat, I'd appreciate it. I'm not telling you you have to, but if you can spare $5 or $10, I don't know how they super chat works, what their breakdown is. Like, can you just send $5, $4.99 or $9.99, something like that? Anyways, it's up to you. You don't have to, because this was not about making money today. I'm looking at 15th, 16th, and 17th now. Okay, we're looking for big cards, right? We're looking for trump cards. We're looking for major arcana. And this is the time I would expect something really big. 15th, 16th, and 17th. And if we don't get anything big here, then we're going to look for the next 6 weeks from then forward. Okay, well, there's that Queen of Cups. Three of Pentacles. That's a Page of Wands. Okay, it's the Devil. By the way, this is definitely talking about the Queen here, right? Because she she died at the age of 96. That's 15. This is her. So even though this is a water sign, this is definitely about the Queen. Oh, so I think, wow, now we have the Fool. Okay. So what are the dates I'm looking at now? I told you that on the 14th they're going to start with the information, and maybe they're going to lay down like some groundwork. On the 15th, I got goosebumps. I got goosebumps right now. On the 15th, we're going to start hearing the truth about what the Queen did with children, uh, consuming, drinking their blood. Okay, so this is definitely the Queen, and this is 12 and under card here, the page of wands, and seeing things differently, seeing things in a different way. So all these people who are mourning the Queen now, they're gonna get this wake up call. And by the way, what's his name? Tucker, Tucker Carlson. Did you see him defending the Queen and the British Empire? Did you see that? And I really like Tucker when he talks usually, and he's but oh, what was that about? I'll have to do a reading on that tomorrow. Okay, so yeah, this looks like actually this is the 15th and 16th. 15th and 16th is when we find out the truth about uh what that woman, she wasn't even a woman, she was a reptile, I'm sure of it. What the kind of things that she was really up to. But after that, okay, after that, and I think when people are losing their minds, this three of swords here, that's when you're going to start seeing like debt relief and the what is it, U UBI, universal basic income, start coming out, or just maybe a whole new world, because the fool starts from zero, and this and we have intemperance here. So this could, I mean, we could see supernatural events around this time. And let's say that I'm not exact on these dates, okay? If it's not over the next 10 days, maybe these same events that I'm giving you will happen over the next 30 days or the next 90 days. Okay, so let's not get hung up on dates. I'm just doing it this time because we had such a huge marker with the London Bridge falling. But I love the Fool. Oh, shoot, you can't see my cards. Sorry. Gosh, I feel so stupid now. This is what happens when you can't see the chat. Okay, guys. Let me do this again. Queen of Cups and the Devil. And this is telling us this is definitely about the passing of Queen Elizabeth. That like I said, she's in a very bad place now. And that's why she's coming up as the Water Queen. Okay. So let me back up what I said before. I'm sorry, I have to do this again. So the 14th, they lay the groundwork We already did that. The 15th, they start giving more information about the queen and what she did with children. Then that's gonna, I think that could cause like riots in the streets, chaos, people just losing their minds. And that's when they release the money for, like, all of a sudden you check your bank account and you've got $10,000 or $20,000 or whatever it is. I think it'll be different for different people depending on your age, how long you've worked, and things like that. Okay, so sorry I didn't have the cards going from the beginning there. Now I'm going to have a bunch of comments. You didn't turn on the cards. Yes, Zims are just for humanitarian projects. However, you're expected to take care of yourself in that. I mean, you can't be doing humanitarian projects if you're homeless. Too big. I do wish to. Okay, let me see. David, are you in Thailand or you mean me? Because I've gotten super chats before. Let me check my settings, make sure. Yeah, I have. So David, I'm wondering if you're in Thailand. Make sure my super chats are on. Supers. Super chats on, super things, super stickers on. Yeah, they're all on. You can see I've gotten wow, Hannah Rose, thank you so much for that. And anyways, that was a while back. So not sure why um David Fisher excuse me, you're having trouble. But I appreciate you trying. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do one more. Okay, and this is boy, that I'm telling you that really got me excited what I just saw on the cards right there. Yeah, if it doesn't have, like I said, if this doesn't happen over the next 10 days, then maybe it'll get stretched out. But I think I kind of got it right, like with how things were gonna go. So yeah, this will be everything beyond the 17th, from, so we'll say from the 17th until Halloween. That's what we're looking at now. This is the final spread I'm gonna do. Oh boy, it's been a long day already for me because oh, I want to tell you about the dream that I had last night. So, this happened, the queen passing away happened, of course, while I was sleeping. And I don't usually remember my dream. And, and so in this dream, I was with a woman. I want to say it was Janine Morja, but I was with a woman and, and we were breaking into a house because we knew that there were children imprisoned in this house. I don't know how we knew. And and so me and this woman, Janine, I mean, iconically it was Janine, or maybe it was just the divine feminine. Maybe that I think maybe that woman, and I do look at Janine as an embodiment of the divine feminine. So maybe the woman in the dream was just like the avatar of the divine feminine. And we broke into this house and there was a locked bedroom. And then I went over and I broke in the door and there it's weird. I get so emotional. I got so emotional at the time, and I'm feeling it again. And this little girl was chained like to the wall, and she ran into my arms, and she gave me this wonderful hug, and then I woke up, and I was like I am right now. This wave of emotion came over me, and so first thing I do is I check my phone, and Dr. Heath Motley, he's always the first one to give me information. I see his first, and the queen is dead, right? And and then it didn't dawn on me until a little bit later on. I started thinking about this dream that I had. And I'll give you my interpretation of this dream, that that symbolically, the child in my dream was symbolic for all children in the world, and how they've symbolically all been released, and quite possibly all the children who have ever been underground or ever been used in that way are now safe and free, been rescued. Okay, so yeah, and I so what are the odds that I have a dream like that? I don't have dreams like that. I usually don't remember my dream. Uh, but when you have a dream that leaves you feeling super emotional, and you know it means something. And then for that to happen, like at the very moment that the announcement was being made. Okay, so this is looking at the next 6 weeks from the 17th of September until October. Got my camera turned around this time so you guys can see the cards. Let's see what we get here. There's the Queen of Swords. That's the Lovers. 10 of Pentacles. Well, that's everybody with their new money. Yeah, and a 6 of Cups. That's generosity and kindness to other. Ace of Cups. The dawning, the birthing of a new world is going to be going on over this time. Oh, and there's the 9 of Pentacles. So there's going to be this process of, okay, so those of us who have been, who are awake and know all this information, it's going to be up to us to guide others through this time. I don't see any disasters though. Okay, I don't see any like there's going to be like some great cataclysm with tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands or millions of people leaving the earth plane. That disaster stuff, that fear porn that you listen to, you know, like people, I'm not going to name names, but there are certain people who promote these disasters. No, it's not. It's going to be this. It's going to be a renaissance time, and the birthing of a new world, and sleepers awakening. So this whole 6 week period after that EBS, just imagine all these people getting this information for the first time. Well, at least for the first time, where they will be have no choice but to believe it. You know, especially like I said, you put a bunch of money in somebody's bank account. You know, and that's going to go a long ways. I also think that there's going to be um, the people who've passed away in the past, supposedly Princess Di, Michael Jackson, you know, almost all of those people who are supposedly passed away, they're going to be coming out too. I think over that time period. Okay, so please come back and look at your chats here. Let's forget the English woman here. Okay. Well, sorry, I have a really hard time reading these because my eyes are bad and I'm dyslexic and all that. Tampa Bay. Hey, this is why I need Dan to read the chat for me. Oh, I got $2 or $1.99 from Michelle Primetime. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. And $20 from Grateful Heart. I think that's Jen Bohannon. Sorry if I should maybe I shouldn't say your name. I'll edit it out later. Sorry. Thank you, Jen. I think that's you, the Grateful Heart. Thank you. And I think I'm done. Like I said, this is not I'm not here to make money. I just wanted to take a look at these next coming days. And it looks like it's going to be really exciting, guys. Uh, Once again, I want to reiterate that if the things that I said on those dates don't happen, don't let that worry you. This could unfold over the next, who knows, next year. Okay. Um, but I rarely name dates, but I wanted to do it this time, just because it's such a big marker, the Queen going down. All right. So thank you all for watching. Thank you for your super chats. Please join me and Dan live tomorrow. I'm going to try to wake up early. I'll try to get on before or around 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. Okay, and I love you all. Thank you for your support. Thank you for watching, and God bless you, and God be with you in these coming days. It's it's not going to be that bad though. Like, the catastrophes and stuff like that. It's not going to happen. Maybe go listen to what Janine says, like it being illusion. There might be some illusionary things going on, but I think it's going to be a great time for most of us. Okay, just be kind to those people who haven't listened to you. Maybe they've treated you badly over the years. Be kind to them. And when they come to you looking for answers and understanding, yeah, be kind. Okay. All right. So I'm going to end this live stream now, and I'll